Okay, I love the Galgun series, so I have decided to rank all the main girls and all the angels and demon. Or demons, since we have 2 in the series, the main games. I'm not going to go through all 70 girls because that's a lot, but I figured I'm just going to list the main cast from the first 3 games. Okay, none of the girls are bad. I actually like all the girls. But I'm going to have to put Kuruku last. She's the rich girl. And, you know, and during the main story, you have to rescue her from a kidnapping attempt. I really don't have much to say about her because she was the first of 4, and I never found her that impressive compared to the later girls. But she does graduate after the first game, and from Double Peace on, we will have a statue at the front door of the school in her honor. I do like her her hair swiggly things. But I think it had more to do with, you know, you're trying to win her heart, and she finds that you're servant material. But still, she has a lovely design, and you know, she has the green stockings, obviously. Don't get down there. Now, this is from the returns model, so because I did 100% all the girls. Yeah, with just the 2 of us. But yeah, she takes the last spot, unfortunately. Not that I hate her, it's just that she's up against demon hunters, angels, demons, a rock star. But she is last, unfortunately. Next is Kami. Now, I do love her design. She has great purple hair. And she is the shine maiden for the school. Man, I missaid that. But personality-wise, she's kinda... I'm not gonna say she's bland, but you know... But you know, with some dialogue, you find out, you know... that she doesn't like to read, like, you know... Like, my favorite line with her is, you know, when you're at the library, and she goes like, so do you like to read? And if you say no, she laughs and says, I don't like to read either, but this is serious. I also love how she tries to exercise Potako. So you're there trying to win her heart, and she thinks that you're being influenced by an evil being, and she's there trying to exercise Potako, the angel trying to help you win her heart. Sometimes I was thinking, should I put Kami over Akira or Akira over Kami, but I decided Akira was more fun. But yeah, her model is pretty good. I know the game kind of has clipping issues. And she is the poster child, the poster girl for the first game. Ironically, you had all 4 girls singing the theme song in the first game, but when they did the return, she was the only one singing. They brought the voice actress back to sing the theme song, but I like the more band intro over returns. Now we get to Akira. She's the tomboy. And I just love her. I mean, she's just like crazy. I mean, she tries to get you in shape by throwing cannonballs at you. She hits the Tenzin, the player character, like a lot with the stick. And when she says, you know, why are all the girls passed out? And Tenzin goes, because I'm popular. And she goes, you? Popular? And then she just whacks him over the head with the stick. I mean, I wish Returns would have some of the animations that later games would have. Like I love her stick animation. She has the wild hair. She's one of the more energetic. Oh yeah, she's also the protector of all girls. Particularly from Tenzin. Design-wise, she's like a... She reminds me a lot about a particular anime character. I just can't put it on my, you know, the same wild red head. I think because she's a lot like Kay from Dirty Pair. I do love the band-aid on her cheek. It's very, personality. Unfortunately, the OG girls are at 3 of the 4 are at the bottom 3 because, like I said, later on they get a bit more interesting characters. But this was the first game. Risu. She's next on my rate, where I rate the girls. She is our first supernatural girl that I'm gonna rate. She's an angel that is about to be fired and relies on the hero to basically save her job. She's bubbly and fun. Or not. Now, the reason I put her so low is that even though she's your angel guardian, compared to like Nemiko and Chiru, she gets like less spin time. The other 2 girls get both an A and B rank, you know, an A, B ending, and she only has 1. You get the normal ending, which isn't really her ending, and then you get the you know, the Risu ending where she becomes your love. But unfortunately, she doesn't get a lot of screen time or plot compared to the other 2 girls. So I have to put her at the bottom of the 3. But, you know, what I do like about her, you know, she does, you know, I like her wild hair. She has the angel. Oh yeah, if you notice that angel wings are not connected to their backs. They kind of just float around. Oh, why not?
私にですか？
I do wish she had more story, but I don't really have much to say on her about her outside of being a wage worker trying to keep her job. But she is very lovely.
私にですか？
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna end this one with her. Come on, get down. Oh, wrong button. Might as well just do a spin around. On to the next girl.
このエリート天使を放置とは
You're next
天
on the
罰
list.
が下りますよ。
She's the second angel that you encounter in the series. And
何か
basically,
喋ってください。無視されてるみたいで悲しくなります。
she's trying to not fail like her senpai, aka Patako.
パタコ先輩、今何してるのかな？
So she is determined to ace this love test and not end up like Patako. Now, her and Patako are the best of pals, but if you do the
パタ
Patako
コ先
route,
輩、今何してるのかな？
you know Patako will betray her at the drop of a hat.
このエリート天使を放置とは天罰が下りますよ。
At the drop of a hat if she gets the job done more easy if time is running out. But yeah, I really love Ekro. I mean, she brings in the two love heart guns, and where Patako hit you with like 14 love arrows, Ekro overdoes it with 32. And you later find out that if you take the unseen route and you do not pick a love in unseen, that she doesn't really like humans much. And to her, Patako does no wrong. But of course, I love Patako way more than Ekuro, so...
何か喋って
And
く
we'll
だ
get
さい。
to her, like,
無視さ
later,
れ
I
てるみ
mean...
たいで悲しくなります。
Because where Ekuro tries to keep everything calm, Patako is like chaos. But yeah, in the first game, after Patako's mess up, she comes in with the Doki Doki Carnivore.
このエリート天使を放置とは天罰が下ります
And
よ。
kind of supports Patako, but her real first time shown as a character happens in this very game, Double Piece. And you can either win Patako's heart, or win Ekuro's heart. You can win Patako as well, but you know you can win Ekuro's heart.
何して
But
る
if
の
you
か
play
な？
your cards right, you can also get Corona. You know, with the Demon Angel Love Triangle.
このエリート天使を放置とは天罰が下りますよ。
I think the wings are a lot closer in Double Piece. Now, I do think the models in 2 are a lot better than in Double Piece, but the models here are pretty good as well. Now I do like her design. She has the cute silver hair. There we go. You know, she has the silver eyes.
恥ずかしいから寄らないでください。
No, I don't really want to go back. Oh. Yeah, it's not the same as 2. But yeah, she's lovely. And actually, I do think she is one of the building blocks of the
何か
series.
喋ってください。無視されてるみたいで悲しくなります。
Because without her rivalry with Corona and Double Peace,
今何して
I
る
don't
の
think
かな。
Galgun would have been as big in the series. I would like to rate Ekro a bit higher, but
何か喋ってください。無視されてるみたい
she
で
is
悲
against
しくなります。
tough competition, and Ekro is at the bottom of the top, in my
こ
opinion.
の
I
エリ
mean,
ート天使を放置とは天
because all the
罰
other
が下り
girls
ますよ。
following Ekro are like all one, you know, A1,
何か喋ってください。
A2. I mean, it's very hard for me. Outside of like the top 2, everybody else kind of either flip-flop, so this isn't like a true rank. These are just how I put them roughly. Sometimes I have Ekro higher. Thinking about it, I may have put her over in Namako, but we'll get to that on the next rank. Next up, we got one of the 2 love targets for Galgun 2, Namako. Like I said, I was either determining to put Ekro above Namako or Namako
お母
over
さんには
Ekro.
もうちょっとしっかりしてほしいよ。
But yeah, what I love about Namako is that she tries to be an ordinary girl, but she has a secret. Spoilers, but she's a half demon, and once that is activated, she tries to pull pranks in the school, and is really trying to battle her
私たちい
her demon
つ
half.
も一緒にいるね。
And then you get Corona tricking her with the pogo or the polo.
は
How far can you go, or how low can you go?
あは
Now, I do love her design. Like I said, the models in Galgun 2 are a lot more detailed
あで
than they were in
近い
Double
わ。
Peace or Returns.
近いよ。
Forgot how to move. That's the problem with where's she at?
は
Oh, that's the B button or the Y button. Okay.
あ明日晴れるかな。
Like I said, the Double Peace and 2 have different movable angles. But yeah, her demon half. If you pick, I think it was the B ending. She convinces the
お母さんには
player to
もう
skip
ちょっと
school.
しっ
That
かり
way
して
they
ほ
can
しいよ。
be bad students playing hooky. But yeah, I love her.
は
She's not as how can I say this?
あ
As as chaotic as a Churu story is. Because again, she's trying to be a
明
normal
日
girl
晴れるかな
in a school, and she just has to battle her half demon half to try to keep to be sane. Yeah, that's gonna ruin affection. I can always give her candy on a call. Now her undies are black in demon form, where in human form she's actually they're white. So I thought that was a detail, like, you know, human form she's like pure, but or human form, you know, the white stands for being more pure. For demon form, she's more evil. It is Galgun. But yeah, Nemiko. What am I at? 6? I am doing this video by video, so I'm not really keeping a real order. But yeah, for the next girl, I think I'm gonna have to go back to Double Piece because I am flipping through the 3 games. On to the next girl.
僕の歌聞きたいの
Yes, Aoi, you're next on the list. Still feel that for Aoi, she's still pretty low. I feel she should be a lot higher, but when I look at the list, I got Maya, I got Shinobu, I got Potako, I got Corona.
僕の歌聞きたいマニアックすぎる
I
よ
didn't shoot you. How did I shoot you?
マニアックすぎるよ
I guess that button does that. But yeah, she plays. She's the lead rocker in the band Love Hearts.
まったく
I
ガキじゃない
decided
んだ
to
から
use her
さ
double piece model because I like her double piece model over her model in the first game. But yeah, in the first game, you know, you're trying to win her heart, and all those times she's thinking about forming a rock band. So, you know, love isn't in her mind at that point. So you do everything as Tenzin to try to get this concert going.
ガキじゃないんだからさ
Of course, you have to answer all the questions in the mini game to get the perfect ending. But then the concert turns into a boss battle where she's jumping on the stage, trying to blast her ears out with her
ガ
guitar.
キじゃないんだからさ
I love her bunny ear. I mean, she has those bunny ears. Wow, pretty tall. Oh, change the background. I don't know how to. Come on, get up. But yeah, I mean, oh yeah, and she also runs a shop, also in the Gal Guardian spin-off game in the first one.
えっと
She again runs a shop for you. You can buy needed equipment to keep Maya and Shinobu going. And in Galgun Double Piece, she buys stat upgrades. You know, you can take hits better, shoot the pheromone shot better. If your affection in one stat is too high or too low,
えっ
you can buy books or sunglasses to lower them. I didn't mean for her to show up that way, but yeah, Ao's great. Oh yeah, you also get the love ending with her in Double Piece. If you donate enough money to Love Hearts, you go to America, the birthplace of rock and roll. That way she can have her dreams of performing in America. And, you know, forget all that demon and angel business with Ekuro and Corona. This could be your love life if you just donate the Love Hearts. Like I said, you become the manager of Love Hearts and you just go to America. Now, outside of one girl, I think the rest of the girls are going to be in 2. Because I'm not going to be doing a lot of switching between games for my rake. I'm kind of a lazy guy. But yeah, she's over Namako. And yeah, she also puts up a pretty good boss battle in Gal Guardians, the first Gal Guardians game where you had to free her from demon control. On to the next girl. I wish I had a lot more to say about her. She has a lot to say. Maya is next on the list. She is a demon hunter. She hunts demons, so she's always chasing after Corona. In fact, I was debating over putting either Corona or Maya over each other. Now, she doesn't want to be a demon hunter. She wants to make friends with demons in Double Piece. But in 2, she's kind of saying Corona is dangerous, so we gotta stop her pranks. Now, obviously, she wears the demon hunter mask. And she uses paper as her weapon. So yeah, you can have to shoot over there and over there where she's fighting you. And her and her sister Shinobu will have a spin-off game called Gal Guardians. They will start in the first one and make a cameo in the second one. Yeah, I didn't catch that, Maya. Yeah, what did Grandpa say? Now, she is shorter compared to the other girls. But I guess the reason I had Maya so low is that, you know, she is overshadowed by her more chaotic sister. Where Maya's the more, I guess, they're both serious, but Maya keeps Shinobu in check, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know, you're kind of shy a little bit, sort of. I was going to have a lot to say about Maya, but looking back at it, I don't have much to say about her. She's just the sister of Shinobu, and she battles Corona. I mean, yeah, you do have the two mini games, like when she falls out of the tree with the cat, and then when she gets she has a sticky trap for Corona because demons like sweet stuff, so they get stuck in a fly trap like paper. But it's Maya that gets trapped in the paper, and you have to yank and pull her out. And you also have a level where you carry her on your back, getting her to the hospital because she hurt herself falling out of a tree. And if you do the sisters route in double piece, you know, you get to fight both Maya and Shinobu, and you get to Doki both of them in the mini game at the same time, which is one of the few times that happens. I think it has more to do that. Yeah, like I said, Maya's the more straight arrow compared to her chaotic sister. Yeah, gotta do it. It's Galgun. Yeah, I did candy everybody up. That way they don't run away. They stay if their affection is max. Yeah, Maya is over Ekiro, but I think we all know who's coming up next. Because Maya kind of has a rival, because Maya does have a bit of a rivalry with the next character. Oh, Corona. What would the series be without its main villain? She shows up in double piece, making a makeup exam, trying to pass her class. Hey, do I even have max affection for her? But yeah, she comes up on a makeup exam, and her makeup exam counters that of Ekiro's makeup exam, and where Ekiro is trying to get Hodai to find his true love. She's going around the school pulling pranks, demon possession other girls. I mean, she's just causing havoc. And when you get to this game, Galgun 2, she's back at it. She apparently flunked her makeup exam and Galgun double piece. So she's in 2 trying to make it up again, and she's pulling pranks. And she actually has a bit more storyline in 2 with Namako being the half demon. She tries to lead her down the demon path of joining the Demon Academy. It says that Namako could have been so bad that, you know, as a demon, that they could have just brainwiped her and turned her human. And then she puts in the biggest prank, you know, with Polo, or Limbo. Yeah, Limbo, sorry. And she has Namako doing the Limbo to try to turn back into human, but it was all a prank. Oh yeah, and she also took Nerisu's library card. Oh, I love that. You know, Nerisu's like, I can't get back to heaven. well, can I stay with you? And you're like, no, please. And then you could say
ま
no
さかクロノが
until
お
the
呼ば
end
れ
of
される
time.
と
But
は
the only right answer in Galgun 2 is yes, because you don't have the freedom of choice. You have to take Arisu in. But yeah, she is the villain of the series. She's cute. She's wicked. And she has put up some amazing boss battles. Like in, oh yeah, Mr. Veggie, the monster she that she released in Double Piece. But yeah, she's a number. She's like number 4 from the top.
何かいいいたずらはないですかね。
Speaking of endings, on my channel, she's the only ending I have not done in Double Piece. I did all the endings in Returns and in 2, but I've never done her ending in Double Piece. I love how the tails is flopping. Oh wow, she even has red eyes. But yeah, Corona is a fan favorite of the series. She basically brought the supernatural demon versus angel battle to the school grounds in Double Piece, and it continued in 2. And where she was a main villain, these next characters I like more because of their personality. I like her personality. She always has those hell jokes. Like, I'll see you in hell, or it's a hell of a good time. She always has a hell pun. Man, I'm kind of getting tongue-tied. On to the next girl. Yeah, sometimes you forget where you're at in these old save files. Chiru was not active, so I couldn't call her over, but the New Game Plus brings her over. But yeah, she is my 3rd favorite girl of the series. Now, when you first meet her, she's your next door neighbor. You talk to her through the window, and she breaks the 4th wall a couple of times. I know I'm low voice, sorry, but and if you follow her storyline, you actually find out she is a fallen angel, and over a video game feud, she was going to destroy the entire world over a video game. And then the goddess punished her by making her human and told her that you can go back to heaven if you learn to live and love like a human. So she's banished to Earth, but then she finds out there's video games and snacks on Earth, and she doesn't want to go back to heaven. So what does she do? When she gets her angel powers... You want to go home? No, you don't. So when she gets her angel powers back, that's a sign that she has to go back to heaven. But she says no. And so she creates the anti-goddess weapon. And it's up to you, the pro tag, to defeat her. And obviously confess your true love to Chiru. But yeah, Chiru's always been like in my top 3. I mean, I just adore her. She's the shut-in gamer. you know, and you got the mini game like the Pocky game and the massage game with her, in, in this particular game. And Chiru is a fan favorite. I believe she's like in the top 3 on most lists.
帰りたいよ。
She has that beautiful silver hair. I like silver hair, just kind of. Nice effect, actually. I'm kind of amazed with that. But yeah, Chiru's number 3 all time. I don't think anybody's going to really knock her low. Like I said, the top 4 are like 1A, 1, 2. I mean, they only on my list. They only part each other by mere inches. By an inch. I know, Chiru. But yeah, she's. Oh yeah, also in Gal Guardians, she's kind of like your Q. She comes up with all these better weapons to help Maya and Shinobu. She wears stripes. Yeah, we're gonna have the battle like that later on, since this is a new save file. Yeah, the Galgun 2 boss battles, when you fight Namako and Chiru and even Corona, you gotta defeat them by using the Demon Sweeper. Oh yeah, the over here, the bandage on her leg right here, that you later find out that that's fake. She pretends to be hurt, that way she doesn't have to go outside. So she does everything she can to not go outside. And if you criticize online shopping, but yeah, we're going to get to the second girl real soon. But this is number 3. There's one more turnaround. Okay, Patako is number 2. She is an angel, even though I'm using her schoolgirl form. But she was the cause of the incident in the first game, and because of her mistake, she got banished as a human in the second game. And if you want to, if you're on the unseen route, and if you want to have her as the love choice, you gotta find her and Doki her. In certain levels, I mean, she runs in and then runs off, and you really have to look out for her. And what's funny about her is that, where other girls raise this stat or lowers that stat, if you Doki Patako, she lowers all your stats, but Lewd goes up near max. So you don't even need to find Patako in all the levels. You just need to Doki her like once or about 2 or 3 times, and you're ready for the unseen ending with her. What I like about the unseen ending is that Ekiro, knowing that Patako is an angel, says, "Hoda, you can't date this girl. She's an..." And she goes, "Shut your pie hole, Ekiro, and do the Doki Doki field." And she goes, "No, I won't." And then she goes, "Then I'll do it myself." And she goes, and then Ekiro goes, "How is it that you still have your angel powers?"
なかなかマニアックですね。
And then there's the Potako ending. So time is running out, and Hodai needs to find a love interest, like at this
なか
second.
なかマニアックですね。
So Potako goes, "Okay, Ekiro and Corona
そういう
are
ことです。
there, so I'm just gonna brainwipe them,
むむ。
use my angel powers to make them fall in
な
love
かな
with
かマニアックで
Hodai,
すね。
and call it a day." She loves to read manga, and she loves to eat. Potako has always been my favorite of all the angels. I mean, I just love Potako. She's the best angel. And some days I have Potako at number 1, and other days I have this other girl at number 2. But yeah, Potako is... But yeah, Potako is arguably like the best girl of the series. I mean, without Potako's chaotic energy, there pretty much is no Galgun series. I mean, it all starts with Potako. I mean,
おうちプレイ
she
で
made
す
the
か。
mess in the
な
first
かなか
game,
マニアックですね。
and then Potako just makes the second game even more chaotic. I do wish Potako showed up in Galgun 2, but I guess 2 games with the best angel was all this series can do. One turnaround before we go to number 1. And if you've been keeping track, you know, I think everybody knows who number 1 is.
むむ。目がいやらしいですよ。
Oh yeah. Also, if you do Doki Doki Carnivore, blah,
おうちプレイですか。
Yep.
なかなかマニアックですね。
you do the Doki Doki side mission in the first game, you find out Potako actually spies on us humans from
そういうこ
her
とです。
her hourglass. So yeah, you don't do anything wrong, otherwise Potako will know. And what's funny about it is that Ekiro mentions that what Potako does when she's spying on the humans is illegal in the heaven world.
そういうことです。
So yeah, Potako is a rule breaker.
むむ。目がいやらしいですよ。
Yeah, she's number 2. Very close to number 1. I just love her chaotic energy that she brings to the Galgun series.
Potako.
Number 1, Shinobu. Now I know that
そんなに見つめないで。
Nikoro is like my favorite side girl, and sometimes I
いい
wonder
わ。認めてあげる。
sometimes I think, you know, Shinobu
あなたに
is
なら
over
私。
Nikoro, the cat girl. I mean, Shinobu, ever since I played Double Peace,
そんなに見つめないで。
Shinobu has always been my number one. She's my favorite of the Galgun characters. I also find her like the most lovely of the Galgun characters too.
そんなに見つめないで。
Now, her story is she's a demon hunter, but she's not as skilled as
いい
Maya.
わ。認めてあげる。
In fact, she can't even see demons
あなたになら
without these hair beads. These are enchanted hair beads. That way she can see demons.
そ
Where
んなに
Maya
見
can
つめないで。
see the demons. Oh yes, and going back to Maya and angels, like at the start of Double Peace.
そんなに見つめないで。
Ekiro in Hodai, Maya goes, see, yes, Hodai can see demons because she saw Ekiro. Oh,
あなたに
phone.
なら
Busy with Shinobu.
そんな
She
に
has
見つ
blue
めな
eyes,
いで。
wow.
いいわ。認めてあげる。
But yeah, like I said,
そんなに
she
見
was
つ
the
め
first
ないで。
ending I unlocked in Double Peace, and her route. When I did her route the first time, I think I got the good ending,
そん
so
な
I
に
didn't.
見つめないで。
So I had to look that up, and it was basically I wasn't getting S because in order to get the true rank in
そんなに見つ
Double
めない
Peace, you
で。
need to get S rank or higher. Plus, you gotta have like max affection, which is a
Yeah.
given.
認めてあげる。
And then you get the sisters route, and I do love the line
私
where Maya goes, but Hodai must love Shinobu. And then the Hodai goes, stop it, you two.
そ
We've already
So
did that
many
scenario another time. We can do it again later. So the joke is that he's breaking the fourth
So-
wall.
そんなに見つめないで。
Now, Shinobu
認め
has
てあ
some
げ
of
る。
the most hilarious mini games in Galgun 2, or not 2, but in Double Peace.
そ
She
そん
gets
なに
stuck
見つめ
in
ない
the
で。
window in Double Peace, and you have to yank her out.
いいわ。認めてあげる。
And then Corona takes over her body with the mini demons, and so you gotta
私
purify her. So we get to Galgun 2,
そんなに
and
見つめないで。
and Risu and the Pro Tag are tracking down Corona, and she goes, "You're an
Ew.
amateur demon hunter. You need to let us pros deal with this." And so
あなたに
she
なら
wants to see how we do in the field. So we're there hunting demons, and she is shocked. She goes, "Did you see that? It just goes, making the noise that the demon sweeper makes." She goes, it just goes zoo, like it's almost unfair. And then Maya goes, "That is a holy weapon given to an angel to a mortal in case of a demon of a high." I may want to
そ
I'll cut that
そん
out.
なに見つめないで。
So so the second time you meet them, Corona steals their weapons. And so you gotta defend the girls, Maya and Shinobu. And then the third time, Corona takes over Shinobu's body again, and you gotta Doki Doki her to
So-
free her
そ
from
ん
the
なに見
demons.
つめないで。そんなに見つめないで。
I mean,
そんなに見つめな
I
い
know
で。
when Galgun started, Ekiro was kind of the face of the Galgun series, but ever since Maya and Shinobu showed up, the sisters have pretty much been the face of the series. I mean, they ruled Double Peace. So popular, they came back for mini missions for Galgun 2. And then they ended up getting their own spin-off game in the Gal Guardian series. I mean, like I said, I think Galgun really kicked it off in the second game with their characters. And to me, Shinobu is number one. She is the best. She may not be the best demon hunter in the game, but she is the best character. So that's how I rank the girls in Galgun. I hope you enjoyed the list. I'm sure you guys are the main girls in Galgun. So I hope you enjoyed the list. And you don't have to agree with how I rank the girls. I mean, you can put like AO number one, you know. I mean, it's just something I'm doing for fun. Besides, I haven't made a Galgun video in a while. So have a good day, everybody.